It's on.
Murphy and Ambrose, these two do not like each other. And look at this, front row, Ford's number one man, Holland's number one man. The revs rise here in the West. Race 2, does Scaife get a good one? It's a drag race, Ambrose moves over on him. Scaife may just have enough, no he doesn't, they touch! Oh, they touch big time!
Two of them are off. No one wanted to yield there, and so that's the day done for them. Ambrose is going to get away with it out to the outside on the firm ground. Scaife's buried.
And when Marcus was pushing me across into the grass, the wheels caught, so that my left-hand front and his right rear. But at that stage, you know, we're supposed to be driving down to the first corner. Even if they had 1 millimetre of overlap, you can't crowd the bloke. He got a drive-through penalty, but it means nothing, does it? You know, so
on board now with Courtney, so the early contact is just here, bang, and then there's a secondary contact with Chaz Mostert.
And then you got to hit. No, dude. One, you got a penalty. Every time you race me, you've got to hit me, and you will. You'll be getting. Calm down. No, dude. Oh boy, I can't wait to be behind you next time, mate. Seriously.
You got that on camera?
Every time I race you, you got to hit me.
We'll get it for us.
I'm not crying, mate. Wow, look. Dude, you laugh at the vision. I'm sorry.
No, we'll have a look in the vision, mate, and then come back and apologise.
Righto, mate. Yeah. Apologise, dude. Me, I'm the one going backwards.
You're right, mate.
Marcus got hit up the backside. He reckons he thought Bridie might have touched him up. I don't know who it was, so we can't say Bridie for sure. But anyway, it's a bit of an old school trick. Hit the car in front, he gets the one in front of him, and around everything goes. So, but mate, looks like the fun and games have begun.
This will be interesting into turn 1, and they've already gone off. Oh, that's an incredible smash to start this race. The Valvoline Cummins Commodore, and they're all over the shop. Bargwanna and Jason and Greg Murphy just about coming to blows in pit lane. I'll do it again. Temperatures at boiling point.
So there's one opportunity here, and Frosty takes it down the inside. He's on the dirty line. Then both of them breaking contact, and around goes Winterbottom. Whincup tours the paddock. Disaster at the front of the race. Whincup gets back on.
well, he had a big dive. We said he had to have a go. He locked the rear wheels. He speared into the side. He was down the dirty side of the road.
But at the end of it, Jamie Whincup will limp home. Big contact on the final lap.
Right, brother, great drive. Right, mate, great drive, mate, great drive. Good stuff for holding your line, mate. Not putting up with that shit.
This is a go. This is a chance. And down there they've hit. They run into each other. He's pushed Whincup off. And down the inside goes Winterbottom. That was a very bold move, and you just saw Tim Edwards say, what do you reckon, guys? Is he up there far enough, or should he give the spot back? Here we go, so down there, just see where they hit. Well, that's right at the B pillar. That's right at the point we've always determined where the peripheral vision for the driver is. The pace was here. He did a really good job across the top of the hill. He made ground down into Dandenong Road, and he dived. And then all of a sudden, contact, Whincup off, and off the road he goes. Now, there's not much in that. I can't see there being any action over it.
A close shave in pit lane overshadowed the win, and some heated words were exchanged post-race.
Did he stop?
No. I didn't feel anything.
Sorry, mate. Hit me car.
Still 2 rounds to go, dude. Be careful.
Hey, how hard did you try and do me at Darwin? Pretty hard, eh? You had a good crack. Which way? How hard did you do me to try to do me?
The other way around.
I tried to do you, mate. You were the one that took the way you went, so remember that. Is that a threat? You're threatening me. Is that a threat? If you say there's 2 rounds to go, that's a threat. I didn't say anything. Mate, if Stewart's find you guilty, that's not my problem. Your team drove you out in front of me and hit my car. Sorry, mate, it's not my fault. And don't threaten me, mate. It's as easy to do the other way. It's as easy to do.
Only rears. Oh, here we go. Oh, well done, Fabian Coulthard. That was definitely going to be contact.
I think the witness mark on the front of my car and the skid mark to stop to avoid him is pretty clear. Blind Freddie could have seen that I was impeded.
The attempt by Ambrose to brake test Kelly was brought to the attention of officials, escalating tension between the Stone brothers and Kmart camps.
So you didn't jump on the brakes after the start-finish line, and that's
Greg,
why I went.
Greg,
is that why I went flying past you,
Greg,
Marcus?
this is my question, mate.
Yeah, I'm just asking you a question as well.
As much as you like.
I'm asking you a question. You didn't jump
Well,
on the
I'm not
brakes.
going to answer your question, mate.
Well, don't answer it then. I'm just asking, and if you don't want to answer, that's your problem.
Well, why do you want to talk, mate?
Well, because I flew past you as well, and I was off the throttle. So you tried to slow down for some reason.
It's getting pretty messy. It's very disappointing that they want to play that way.
What's that? Play what way? Is Rick not allowed to follow you? Is that not the idea of car racing?
I had words to Rick after the race because I was upset about his sportsmanship during the race. I refute the claims of what I said, and it's simple as that, mate. Simple. I've got nothing else to say.
The HRT car is not quite comfortable in its...
Someone's gone!
Ambrose has had a massive shunt. Ambrose has had a massive shunt. So Greg Murphy's involved. More cars. The track is jammed. The track is jammed.
Can you believe that? That was huge. And look at this. The track completely blocked.
You okay there, mate?
Could be game over. It could be Mark Scapes' victory.
And how did that happen? More to the point. Greg Murphy's tangled up
Cars
with
are getting through. Cars are getting through. They may not red flag it.
Murphy is out of the car. Ambrose stepping from the car. Did these two tangle? And watch this. Look at these guys.
It's on.
Murphy and Ambrose. These two do not like each other, and they are going to have some serious words. Look at this. They are two heated men. They are two heated competitors. Can you believe this Super Cheap Auto 1000?
Greg made a mistake in turn 2 and he missed a shift. So I had a lot of momentum, tried to go around the outside, and it was one of those things when you look back, it was a pretty heavy racing incident as far as he missed a shift, I had the moment. It was one of those split-second decisions to try and go around the outside of him. He clearly didn't give me a lot of room. It's a pretty tight corner there anyway. And I was hot and cranky from the day anyway, and then he just finished me off. So I didn't have many kind words to say to him. I mean, I respect Greg. He's a brilliant race car driver, had a great career, and now he's doing a great job on TV. He's been a great custodian for racing in general. So I certainly respect him, but he's certainly not going to come around for a barbecue anytime soon.
Here's an old mate of yours, Al. You want to say hello to him?
Rob, how are you?
Just my old friend Alan Moffat on the phone there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, I thought for a minute it was Doug Mulray in the car, but now that I see your mobile sign there, oh, that was a nice little one.
That's all right.
Easy on that gearbox, Froggy.
yeah, I know. But what I'm doing, I'll show you. I'm holding it in there like that, steering one-handed, and then booting it. But it's very difficult because my wrist is getting sore. But as Alan Jones was saying, we don't want to be complaining too much about the physical effort of driving a racing car. We might be compared to certain overseas drivers.
Well, listen, mate, you always were good with one hand, so stay with it.
Hey, Al, you got it.
And Dick was revving the fans up.
I can't understand why they red flagged it, but that's the official's decision, and I'll just have to go by it, won't I? Obviously, you can be beaten by a crash car.
There was beer cans being thrown before we got the bias. And we've seen it, and Mark's sort of saying, geez, like these mongrels, I'm going to load my... And I see he was putting soft drinks and stuff in his pocket. I said, no, don't do that. No, that's not right. Just cool it. We'll just go out and do our thing and away we'll go. So he unloaded his pockets and we went out and...
I thought Australian race fans had a lot more to go than this. This is bloody disgraceful. I'll keep racing, but I tell you what, this is going to remain with me for a long time. You're a pack of assholes.
Did you just see the replay? You just come play to us. Here, and it's like this, like I drove my you and David Wall, the cash cows in the category. Turn in. Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got? That's all I got. I've got no ability, man. Just take your somewhere else. Enjoy all of it. And enjoy spending another 1.5 you've done.
Let's go wild in Townsville as they get down to the second turn. And Reynolds has tripped over the top of McLaughlin. Is there damage? Can he get the thing to turn? No. He's broken the front left corner of it. And that's catastrophic for McLaughlin.
Got off the start line and was going down to turn 1. Scott seemed to brake early. I saw that as an opportunity, tried to pass him, and it looked like he jinked right a little bit, and we made contact and, you know, ripped the front out of my car and tore the rear out of his car.
Dave was just a desperado, so he can say what he wants, and I went down and saw him and he said, oh, no, whatever, I turned in or whatever, but I personally, I don't think if I turned in, it was by a millimetre, and he's just clipped me up the rear, so I'll be, yeah, whatever.
Still connected to the car.
You'll see it there on the left-hand side. Look at that. Oh, man, what an ugly mess. And really dangerous.
Well, how lucky we didn't get a big explosion there. There is an enormous amount of fuel there, highly combustible material.
Remember, he's got to sit, from what I understand, in the pit bay for 5 minutes. Time starts now.
Might as well get out and have some lunch.
What a great roast.
Yeah, he is.
Well, Murphy's out of the car, guys. He is fuming. He came down pit lane and he said, look, this is crazy business. Might as well put the car out the back. They're telling Todd to get in the car. No, he's going... I think he's going to take use of the facilities here. But he is fired up.
Going to give him a little bump here just to say, hey, I'm here, Fabs. Give him a little rub. And what this does, it won't necessarily, unless he can, no, he can't. There's no overlap. There's a little bump. Then moving. Can he outbrake him down the left-hand side? Oh, in defence! That's massive! That's massive!
This is going to be a big, big incident.
I have every right to run GT to the wall to give him a car width of room, which, you know, as you can see, I haven't done that. For GT, it's a little bit embarrassing, really, with him pretty much turning right into me when he had a hell of a lot of room on the left, on, you know, to not to do that. So, yeah, for someone of that experience and, you know, that calibre of driver, I expect a little bit more.
Is this Courtney and Tander together? It is. Now, they are old teammates. There's a little bit of needle here between these two.
So are you mates?
Yeah, sort of. I don't know. It's a bit weird at the moment. We're in the breakup phase at the moment, I think.
Oh, are you?
For Garth Tander just saying then that he thinks you're in a breakup phase, perhaps. Is that how you would describe your relationship with Garth Tander at the moment?
So he's saying it's not over, I've still got a chance.
You can make it up.
Maybe a nice little skip along the foreshore and the frolicking in the water might help. But, you know, he gets a bit emotional times. I probably forget things a lot quicker than he does. But, look, I think if he's around me this weekend, he'll be into the back of me. But, yeah, it's all good fun.
What's your take on what happened?
Mate, I don't know, like he was drilling me a few corners before, and then he drilled me at Siberia, and he must have got like the tiniest little overlap, and I don't know, I was just turning around at high speed. I don't know, it's just a really, really silly thing. Yeah, really stupid, man, really stupid. The good drivers in the field, they can pass you without crashing into you, so, you know, obviously I just must have got a bad one beside me.
You expecting anything from Shane on that one?
What do you mean?
As far as an apology?
Oh, he's dead to me, bro. He's dead to me.
So David Reynolds has come and had a try to have a chat with Shane McGisbergen, who's in the truck. Shane said, turn one, you got me at turn one. So Dave is sort of not sort of really aware of what happened there. We obviously saw it on TV that Shane went into the grass off the side at the exit of turn one. But so Shane's obviously feeling that there was something in that, albeit what happened in return, I don't know if it was an equal and fair response. What happened out there before the DR came up behind you? I think he tapped the back of you. Got off out of the gas, coming out of two. Reynolds, you remember that bit?
No, what happened?
Oh, I don't think he was overly happy.
Oh, no, I do remember now. No, I mucked up my lap and then just carried on, but the corner was ruined, but it got in his way, whatever, it's practice, but sorry to wreck his lap, but anyway, it's practice.
Thanks, mate, no worries.
Dave Reynolds, you just saw the replay on track, and I'm sure you saw exactly what happened there with Shane Van Gisbergen. I suppose just your thoughts and from your point of view.
Luckily I got cat-like reflexes because I saved my car and his car, but yeah, I'm not sure what he was thinking.
That situation, that altercation there with Shane Van Gisbergen, obviously we'd like to hear your thoughts.
Mate, yeah, pretty bit disappointed because if we got another podium, the team bonus would have been 30 or 50 grand something, so that cost us a lot of money. But, you know, I've been watching a lot of Narcos and people have died for less, so we've got the gala soon, so I might have to slip something in his drink, slip in the Mickey.
I don't think you're going to do that, mate. But
how do you know?
Hey,
you don't know me.
I do
you don't know me, Greg.
I do know you.
This is Russell Ingall and Mark Skate. We said that it was a very, very fiery situation brewing.
I tell you what, looks to me like Russell's got a bit of a case to answer there. He hasn't given him a lot of room, but
Whoa. Now, was that a result of him coming off the edge of the bitumen, or... I'm only being the devil's advocate here, but I can tell you this, that Mark Skaife reacted this way. Now watch this. Look at the Skaife attitude, and look what Ingle does in response. Now, we've seen drivers, we've seen Bob Jane and Alan Moffat, or at least Bob Jane in that instance, come to blows. We've seen Longhurst do it. Now, I have never seen anything quite like that, because that is...
There'll be big issues over this.